Oh, hey everyone, welcome back to ShittyGomiGohan, where we'll make all of your favorite dishes in the rice cooker. Today we got something special and a little bit fancy for all of you. We're bringing you Sukiyaki and the Suihanki. Let's begin. Sukiyaki is a wonderfully delicious Japanese dish served in a giant hot pot chock full of stuff, bathing in a sweet savory soy sauce soup. 5 S's. Anyway, we got thinly sliced beef, tofu that is usually seared, negi, vegetables like Chinese cabbage, mushrooms such as shiitake or enoki, and glass noodles, aka shirataki, just to name a few components of this dish. Of course, it's quite variable. You can put whatever you want. It's up to you. I'm gonna go a little different for my thing because I'm cheap. Anyway, those ingredients are simmered in a soup consisting of a mixture of soy sauce, sugar, and mirin. But we're not done. Before you eat this, crack open a raw egg and dip the soaked ingredients, and then we're ready to eat. So, what are we putting in our rice cooker today? Well, I got pork, which some of you may be wondering why not the traditional beef, and that's because this dish ain't cheap, and it hurts my broke college wallet. Moving on, we got negi and mizuna. What the heck is this in English? Japanese mustard greens. Okay. Seared tofu, glass noodles, enoki mushrooms, our soup mixture, and finally rice, because this is what this video is about. But wait, what's in the soup mixture, you might ask? Hold your horses, I got you. In this bowl, we're putting in 3 tablespoons of sugar, 100 ml of soy sauce, another hundo of mirin, and another 100 of sake. The sake is optional though. I only add it because I like a little acidity in my dish. Also, this is the ratio you want for normal hot pots. To make the soup, just add about equal parts of water, and there you go. Easy peasy. Next, we'll prep all the vegetables so it'll somewhat fit in our mini hot pot. For negi, you want to cut them into little fun-sized chunks. Oops. This one was a little too big. Let's cut that in half. Enoki, cut the mycelium bit off and tear the mushrooms into smaller bundles. Tofu's a little large, so we'll cut that up. And also, I apologize to anyone that gets a symmetry seizure from my uneven sections. To my defense, I cut it at a weird angle. For the mizuna, we're gonna cut the bottom branching bit off and cut it into thirds. And now, we're done with the knife work. And as always, we're gonna rinse this rice because although I'm a bastardizing barbarian, we aren't hooligans now. After cleansing the rice, we also need to exercise these glass noodles for their fishy orgy essence. Like, god dang, this smells awful, and it's super slimy too. A heavy rinsing for these. I went about 4 minutes on them. With that finished, we can now assemble our ShittyGomiGohan. First, the rice goes in, followed with 200 ml of water. Which is a mistake. You do need to dilute the soup base, but my proportions were pretty bad. I should have put in 100 ml of both water and soup. Anyway, observe my realization and my futile attempts to fix them. We're then gonna add about half of the soy mixture and mix. And now the fun part, assembly time. First, meat, then soy meat, shrooms, healthy crep, nasal napalms, and the transparent yam strings. Wow, this actually kinda looks good. Okay, I'm proud of myself. I like it. And into the rice cooker you go. Oh my god. It's been an hour and 10 minutes since this rice cooking session, and it's making me ravenous. It's been smelling extremely, phenomenally amazing for the past 30 minutes. My appetite is just growing. I can't wait to open this freaking rice cooker. I have a good feeling this ShittyGomiGohan is actually gonna be amazing. It's definitely not what I made this series for, but I welcome decent edible dishes. Please, just one more minute. Oh, yes. Finally. So, wow, I've been waiting a very long time, so I am incredibly hungry. Now, looks, it's okay. Like the rice is a little bit puffed up, you know, but it's very mushy. Can't help it. I did put a little too much liquid. So I was thinking, do I put the tare in with the water? Just tare? Because just tare is pretty strong. Usually just don't go tare. So usually dilute it a little bit, you know. So I was a bit puzzled on what the proportion should be, but I'm glad that I didn't put all of it in, because if the other ingredients taste are a little bit lackluster, you know, we can just adjust it with the leftover tare. Now, traditionally with sukiyaki, you also eat it with an egg, which I got right here, and that gives me another dilemma. Do I put the egg in or not? It's part of what made the natto gohan so freaking disdainful and disgusting. Is I put the egg in there, and that got half cooked. Thankfully, the pork in here cooked all the way. In fact, have become little clumps. But I can't wait to try it. It smells great. First, let's whisk this egg a little bit with my chopsticks, and I think we'll try without it first. And if we think we need it, you know, like I can't really eat without it, we'll just dump it right in. And before any of you guys ask, raw eggs are fine to eat. As long as there's no strains of the salmonella bacteria in here, you are perfectly fine to eat. And it's delicious. You should definitely try it. Okay. Well, I don't even know where to even start. I think we'll go with the ones that collect a lot of flavor. So let's go simple. Let's start off. We'll keep like meat later so that I can enjoy it. But we'll start with some of these mushrooms here. We'll just dump it in here, the eggs, and then you just eat them. God, I don't know if it's just me being hungry, because I think it partially is, but it tastes not bad. The only problem is there seems to be a lack of flavor with the tare. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and dump the rest of this in. All right, just give it a little mix so everything gets incorporated again. Tastes fantastic. Now let's just dump that in there. Now, part of the problem with that, rice is gonna become insufferable. Like that stuff's like garbage now. You know what? You know what I should have done? Because I added sugar right here. That didn't really get properly incorporated. So that's partly my fault. I should have heated it up so then it'd melt in together. But oop-de-doo, what can you do? All right, we put the rest of that in there. Let's try something else. Let's try another flavor enhance, a little flavor absorber. This pocket of tofu. Let's try that. In with the egg, and itadakimasu. Dude, that tofu's banging. That's a good tofu. Holy cow. Okay. Yo, I think adding the tare definitely helped. Like, my god. We'll try the eggs. Or not, sorry, not the eggs. We'll try the rice. See how that goes. Rice looks a little off. Ooh. Oh yeah. All the flavor went into the rice. The rice itself actually tastes pretty good. But it did rob, like, literally all the other ingredients of the taste of sukiyaki. But the submerged bits taste great. Like, there's this niggy right here that looks very tasty. We'll try that right now. And I think this can't be that good. I gotta just be hungry. Like, this is fantastic. I freaking love this. Like, okay. Let's eat some of this shirataki. We're gonna stall the finale a little bit more with the meat, with our pork. So here we go. Got our healthy mix of, oh my god, come on, get out of there. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Oh shit. Alright, we're good. We got our healthy mix of white and absorbed boys. So it should taste pretty good. Alrighty, let's try this. God damn. Woo. So good. Like, this and shirataki, like, it just, or sorry, shirataki and the freaking enoki mushrooms, like, they're so good at, like, just keeping up flavors. Like, noodles, you know, ramen, they like to have a grip on the soup, so when you're slurping, you're just slurping the soup with it too. It's such a blissful combination. Like, sukiyaki, like the flavor of sukiyaki with all of its that's savory, a little bit sweet, so it's so good. And then coupled with the egg that kind of mellows out the temperature, not only the temperature, but like the flavor of it, it's simply amazing. You can't beat it. Like, when you go to Japan, you gotta have sukiyaki. I think the first clump of mushrooms I got wasn't soaked well, because this one's divine. Like, that was, oh my god, it was freaking amazing. Let's dig a little deep for these for the pork, because, you know, I think I deserve to get one that's been submerged in the tare for a little bit, you know, and get the best tasting ones. Alrighty, and into the eggs we submerge them and let it get to know. Pork and chicken, a nice combination. Let's try it. This is a win. This ShittyGomiGohan, we can't call this ShittyGomiGohan. This is legit Sukiyaki ShittyGomiGohan. It's so good. I love it. If I were, I want to give it, since it's not ShittyGomiGohan, let's go back. Since it's not ShittyGomiGohan, we can't give it a skull rating, right? We can't give it dokuro, because that's like, to me, it's synonymous to poison in this case. This, we're gonna give this a tenshi angel. Like, this freaking made me ascend to heaven. It was that good. There's little bits I would change. Granted, I'm not sure if the change would be beneficial in total. Not sure if it would be utilitarian, you know, because you might want to decrease the amount of tare you put in here, so then the rice doesn't soak it up and then the rice becomes all mushy and nasty. The rice is okay, like, it just, the texture is like, but the taste, you know, yeah. So I would adjust that. I would definitely adjust the amount of liquids I put in there, and then maybe add in the rest of the tare afterwards, because, like, that was good. I would definitely try to make normal sukiyaki, but Granted, I was gonna say if you're lazy, you should make this one, but it's not much more of a difference of work. Maybe cleaning dishes would be a lot less, but still, I would give this a try. I would definitely not recommend other ShittyGomiGohans, but this one, because it got the tenchi mark, it's very nice. Well, thank you for this review and watching me eat this fantastic meal that I didn't think would come out great. See ya. Oh, ShittyGomiGohan. And as always, we're gonna rinse this rice because although I'm a bastard, done. Okay, we're good.